Hello, everybody. Dialectic Diabetic here again. What do I eat? Yeah, these guys right here in a can. Non-organic stuff. I get all kinds of crap because I'm kind of a health nerd sort of thing. Um, and they ask, why are you eating those cans? That's not organic. That's not healthy, yada, yada, yada. Well, here's the difference between organics and non-organic foods. Okay. Organic food, the way most people think about it is they're grown fresh. They're the don't use any chemicals and stuff like that. Well, that's wrong. They use only chemicals that are approved by the USDA and NOP, which is the National Organic Program. Okay. But most of what the chemicals they use are natural chemicals, unless there isn't a substitute for these synthetic chemicals to a natural, then they can use a certain percentage of the synthetic chemical for their crops. Non-organic stuff, regulated by the FDA, okay? They're regulated on how much they can use and what they can use. Most of the time, what they use these for is for like when you're growing crops and stuff. But anybody that knows or try to do anything like that, weeds grow. Okay, weeds grow, plants get diseases, and just when you're running a big farm like that, you got to have a little bit more production. So some of them have little growth hormones, yes, but it is what it is. But they are regulated by the FDA. Everything is done in order. I researched this a lot, and I found an article from the Seattle Times that I really liked a lot. Had a doctor a doctor or teacher or whatever by the name of Carl Winter. He was a food toxicologist at the University of California. Okay, and he says there is no evidence that organic is healthier than non-organic. Organic is actually shown to expose more people to bacteria, viruses, and other natural occurring toxins because they don't have those chemicals to kill off the diseases and stuff. Okay. So everyone hears chemicals and they freak out. They're like, oh, geez, I'm gonna, that's got to be real bad for me. The chemicals they're gonna hurt my body, Yeah, they can if you take them in a certain amount. Okay. Like alcohol. Alcohol is a poison. That's why we get drunk. That's why we throw up when consumed too much. But in small doses, it doesn't really do anything to you. It's just a drink. Helps you relax a little bit. Anything in overdosage is really bad for you. Even Tylenol. You take Tylenol for back pain or whatever the case, you take more than the recommended dose, you risk liver damage, right? It says right there on the bottle. So there's a lot of things that we do and we put into our body that is a whole lot worse than what's going on here. Like this pesticide residue monitoring report thing from 2018, they tested 4,400 foods for 809 chemicals and pesticides. Okay. Study found organic fruit and vegetables were a little higher than non-organic counterparts. They usually allow the level, the organic is a little bit higher than non-organic in different residues and things like that. Why? Because the levels they're allowed to use it in is below, if it's below 5% for a non-approved pesticide or something like that, they call it unintentional. And that's in the article by the Seattle Times that I found was pretty good. That article goes over, pros and cons, what it is and what it isn't. But honestly, you're buying it from the store. You don't know. I could slap a label on organic and, some beer or something. No, it's processed, it's canned, it's everything. But as long as I put organic on it, people's gonna go buy it, you know. The thing I can recommend on all this, if you want to eat straight organic, you know, cool, more power to you. I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you not to. But where I see it, you know, there's no real evidence that I've ever read or seen that says organic is that much healthier than non-organic foods. Okay. Now, if you're eating bologna or, you know, a lot of breads and things like that all the time, you know, non-organic green beans ain't gonna freaking hurt, you know. These guys ain't gonna hurt anything really. You're exposed to levels of that in just about everything we take in every single day. Even bottled waters and tap waters and all those other things, they were cleaned with chemicals, salts and stuff like that. So the reason why I like organic or non-organic stuff, I mean, I like the taste of this organic stuff for sure, but the reason why I buy non-organic is because, one, we buy in bulk. Okay, it lasts a lot longer. When I get a really good check, we go buy extra food, so when I don't have as much overtime or whatever, yep, we're fine, we have the food. And we bought some things that were organic or whatever, and they would go bad so fast. You know, we'd buy, you'd have to go to the store every other day to just pick up meals, and then you have to go home and cook them and everything. But you know, and I eat the chicken, the big 10-pound chicken bags that you could buy at like Sam's or King Soopers or back home Albertsons or whatever the case. That's the kind of chicken I eat mostly, the kind of meat I eat mostly. And that's not organic either, suppose, or free range or whatever the case they call it. But I've visited some free range farms, and they're just as dirty and just as everything as the regular chicken places or cattle farms or whatever. They're just as dirty as all that stuff. The only differences between like a free range chicken egg or whatever the case is, the pens are a little bit bigger, and that's really it. They get more places to lay in. That's it. It's not like a significant amount bigger, like acres. It's like feet. It's silly what they'll put the names on for to make money. But you know, the thing I can recommend that never fails is learn to read labels. If you want to eat healthier, you want to do all this, learn to read labels. Look for on their labels, they'll say like added sugars or added salts and things like that. That, you know, look for that kind of stuff. Learn what the little tiny print underneath the label is saying, what those things are if you eat certain things daily. And just really watch out for the breads or the sandwich meats. You know, that stuff's kind of bad. Hot dogs is bad, you know. I mean, tastes good, but, you know, if you really want to get healthier and stuff, really start reading labels and figuring that kind of thing out. But yeah, I mean, I eat like this all the time. Just green beans, chicken. We just, the only other way you could get like a real free range animal is if you know like a rancher or something like that has these things and they're just out or whatever, or you grow it, you do it all yourself, or you raise the chicken, you kill the chicken, you grow green beans, you pick the green beans. That's the only way you're really gonna know if it's organic or not. You know what you're putting into it and what you're doing to it. And that's really the only way you're gonna know. You buy anything packaged, anything like that, you don't know what people have sprayed on it, what they've done. But the levels are so low, there is zero evidence of this being a cause of somebody getting cancer or being death or whatever. There's studies that say, oh, well, this person ate non-organic and now he has cancer. Ooh, you know. But there is zero evidence that I've found researching this for years that because this guy ate non-organic green beans, he got colon cancer and died. You know, no, that's not how it works. Another reason why I eat non-organic stuff is the price. Okay. When wife and I first started out, we weren't doing so hot with the money. So she became this pretty awesome coupon lady. And we found things that I could eat and still afford my insulin and still afford house, electricity, all that other stuff. That was a little bit cheaper. Chicken is always on sale. Always somewhere. You can find that stuff, I mean, dirt cheap places, you know. These cans of green beans, you can buy them at Walmart, 50 cents a can. And my wife even finds them for 39 cents a can in places. So, I mean, you can eat healthier. Don't let the money situation or anything like that pull you away. Because, I mean, how much do you spend on bread, sandwich meats, all that other stuff, you know? If you really want to do it, you can do it. It doesn't need to be all organic. If you want to go all organic, you can afford it, and you don't mind going to the store every couple days, by all means, do it. But if you want something a little bit easier, you know, with busy lifestyle and everything like that, and I've never found any evidence that non-organic is that terrible for you. So, and besides, you're probably eating burgers, pizza, cheese, you know, all kinds of really bad things for you right now anyway. I mean, this is a lot better than that cheeseburger you just ate at McDonald's the other day, you know what I mean? So, I mean, weigh your options, see what you want, find something that works for you, find something you like, something you can afford that's not going to put you out any, you know? And just get on something. But, yeah, that's my whole little spiel on organic and non-organic. You know, you find something else somewhere from a reputable place, you know, let me know. Because I'm always trying to research this stuff, and, you know, but I've just never, ever found anything that says non-organic stuff is going to kill you. So, but yeah, that's my little spiel today. And subscribe to my YouTube, like this page, this Facebook page if you're on the Facebook. Yeah, thanks for watching. If there's anything anybody else would like me to talk about or see, or whatever the case, shoot me a comment, let me know. Thanks, y'all. Be great.